Aries, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Aries Tarot reading. What's going on here? It's the Magician. Okay. Aries, the Magician is wanting to be your first card. Gemini and Virgo energy, as above, so below. Somebody taking an action here. I mean, this is the Magician who has access to all the resources, able to make things happen, manifest it, and make it happen. What kind of action is someone taking here? I do want to tell you that the Magician is connected to the solar plexus chakra, I do. And moving into the throat chakra, I speak, as somebody wanting to communicate. Let's continue checking out the energy that is coming in. Wow, there is some move being made here. And it's coming here with the Empress, Taurus energy, also bringing in Libra by way of Venus, the planet of love. Wow. So the Empress, unlike the Magician, doesn't just have access to the elements. The Empress is the leader of all 12 zodiac signs and can create and grow just about anything. New beginnings. Wow. Here's the thing. Look at our Empress today. There is a monarch butterfly there. They wait until storms pass, winds die down until they come out, you could say. It's also here with this gentle giant. The Empress is an elephant today, is what I wanted to say, which is actually an elephant is a Taurus. They can push through obstacles. They're very family oriented. And yeah, I mean, this is Gaia energy. It's Mother Earth energy. So what is going on here is somebody wanting to kind of restart something. Yeah, it really feels that way. There's an emotional openness coming in. Honesty, there's a long-term energy coming in. So this is not about gender, but I want to tell you this is a divine feminine energy. And this Ace of Wands, somebody literally passionately wanting to make this move, like this is what I'm going to do. So yeah, gosh, it's communication, yes, but it's more than communication. There's something coming in here in the way of commitment energy. This is a reading where we're going into their feelings for you, your feelings for them, what you might need to know and or don't see coming as anyone making a move. Let's continue checking out the energy coming in, Aries. It's the Hierophant and the Page of Swords. My gosh. A card of commitments, contracts, relationships, partnerships. Here's the thing, long-term energy, including marriage. There might be something going on here. I think you obviously know that already. Are there some differences between you in terms of how somebody has been seeing things moving forward or continuing and how the other person is seeing them? Could there be other people, perhaps, cultural, religious differences, like somebody trying to make somebody else happy, like conform kind of energy? Divine masculine energy and more Taurus energy. Coming here with the Page of Swords. Somebody holding on to some truth. Page energy and messenger. Look what is here today on our Page of Swords. The stack of paper, a pen and a pencil, one of which you are writing something you can erase and the other thing you can't. You know, it's a pen, but nothing has been written yet. Somebody's holding on to this, and it's been coming through pretty clear that somebody wants to communicate. So are you having trouble communicating? Is there like a breakup in the communication, a pause, or are we in a no contact, no communication, and or in separation? Something is going down here. The Magician, the Empress, the Hierophant. Everything you could want, almost, is in the video description below. Take a look at that. There are some things that I am hoping that you will see. Of course, you'll find most things, including the playlist here at the Tarot Closet, on my channel here as well. Let's continue on. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see for Aries. Please show us the cards, Aho. The King of Swords, here we go. It's exactly what is going on. So there's like a strategy, a preparation for communicating, but I tell you, I would say it's so much more, but the communication is really around things either restarting or starting, like long-term energy. Gemini and Mercury energy. Mercury, the planet of the mind, the planet of communication, very often connected. Look at this, Ace of Pentacles, to reading and writing. So we could be looking at communication. Oh, here we go, Six of Wands as well, around an SMS, a text message, social media, email. How do you normally communicate? Really, that's the bottom line. But look, this is definitely communicating about the relationship, what is going on and where it's going. Not only do we have the Ace of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus, next level in the partnership placement, but here where their energy is quite strong is the Six of Wands. And this is somebody who has something to say to you that you want to hear. This is someone who wants to get your attention, Jupiter and Leo energy. And I want to validate that, yeah, if you can see them, and specifically at the moment at something like an event, the chances are pretty high. Now, right below the Magician, as you can see, is Temperance. This is Sagittarius energy, connected to the heart chakra. And this is Archangel Michael, who specifically is connected to the solar plexus chakra, like our Magician here, but also like the Magician, the throat chakra I speak. It's in reverse. And that is an energy of just kind of things being out of balance, a little bit wonky, you know? So clearly something is going on here. Something is also changing and something kind of major. You know, somebody's making, for sure, a move, one of which is including somebody who wants to make an apology. Seven of Swords, it's in reverse. Aquarius and Uranus energy. Interesting, and it just brought in the Seven of Wands in reverse and the Four of Cups in the upright. Yeah, if you can see this person, I gotta tell you, you might not be expecting it, that they're walking up to you or making that call or sending that message. And something clearly has gone on here. And there's somewhat of an apathy energy of just, yeah, like not thinking about it or having put it on a shelf, like put a pin in it kind of energy. And it's really quite strong. We also have the Seven of Wands in reverse. And it's like, well, yeah, look, it's here with the King of Swords. It's here with Temperance. So not wanting to be heard is clear. It's almost like I'll hear you out, but at the same time, you could be walking away. The Six of Wands, where do you go? The Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is here in reverse. So it's like hearing what they have to say and perhaps walking away. I kind of feel like they're going to follow. But it's also this energy of somebody who is, what they're saying to you, they're maybe kind of pausing and trying to find the right words, because it's connected to Temperance in reverse. And to this feeling that you have like your arms crossed, you know, here we go. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. It's the Eight of Wands in reverse. It's also that Page of Swords energy, in particular today with the stack of paper, the pen and the pencil, the Six of Wands. it's like they're going to be formulating what they want to say, the communication, but this is like what's going on right now, you know? Like trying to figure it out, maybe talking to other people, writing, erasing, you know, sending messages, deleting them, trying to walk up to you, should you be able to see each other, turning around, that kind of energy. But eventually there is a conversation here. But there is some unresolved emotional stuff going on, which really makes a lot of sense and why you would be apathetic. What went on in the Seven of Swords? You know, it's in reverse, and that's somebody who wants to apologize, and it's here, right here with the King of Swords. Yeah, so they're having a little bit of trouble apologizing. The Ten of Pentacles is here. The Three of Wands. My gosh. Yeah, this is your energy, Aries. The Sun in Aries. Waiting on this person, it is coming in here. And look, it came here with the Ten of Pentacles, so this is more than an apology. This is long-term energy. Long-term energy. Mercury and Virgo. This new cycle, and it's connected here with what they want to say. Look at this. So I want to validate again, if you can see each other, like if there's travel involved, that is here. But more specifically, going into the Three of Wands, you know, coming out of the Two of Wands, like waiting for somebody, whether it's literal travel, which again could be the case here, just even depicted in our card, or just around the move, you know, what that is. So we have a sailboat, which is powered by the wind. Look at the sails here, which is that this is your energy, Aries. But the sails are wind, you know, air, communication. It's on the water, around the relationship, the emotions, the timing. It's on the move. It's heading for the sun, our luminary, revealing truth and clarity, a new cycle, possibility of things you could say working out. But this is just really super clear around the communication. It's also clear that there is an apology here. I'm not always privy to the details, so what went on in the Seven of Swords? Has somebody not been honest? Has somebody been running from commitment? What the heck is going on? And we have the Magician here. We already saw the Empress. We already saw the Hierophant. Major Arcana energy, and this is kind of like working up to that. Yeah, so clearly something went on, and there is an apology, and there's more. Ace of Pentacles is now connecting with our Ace of Swords. Wow. New beginnings, communication, next level, clarity. The movement, you know, that energy of the wands, that passionate energy around like, this is what I'm going to do. I mean, it's pretty clear. The Nine of Wands here as well, Moon and Sagittarius energy. Here's the thing. It's, for me today, it's this person like breaking the silence or getting out of no contact, you know. For some of you, there might be no contact at all. And some of you might just be having some difficulties around that. But it's also, yeah, look, this seagull's coming in here with the turtles who probably just put some eggs down somewhere, you know. And they're all kind of rushing as the seagull is coming down. Just even around them, like there's a moving kind of fast energy, you know, and feeling vulnerable kind of energy. They're all here, like out of the water. They're not further inland. It's one wand shy of the Ten of Wands. And then it's like, okay, I can't anymore. Like, I've got to put these down. So it really is around the trouble communicating your, I want to say, kind of like reaction, perhaps. Yeah, and whatever went on here in that oh yeah, here we go. The Seven of Swords in reverse. So Libra energy is here. Justice in reverse. Connected to the heart chakra. And this is Venus, the planet of love. What has somebody not been honest about? What has somebody not been honest about because they're coming in here to tell the truth? There's a struggle around it. But it's to apologize as well. And what I was wanting to say is that struggle has been around some ego. You know, and here we are with them getting out of that to apologize and be honest. It's more than an apology. And higher self is here. Higher self, so out of shadow, out of ego. This apology you've been wanting to hear, so that's really clear. And they have been having trouble making it. They're also clear that they need to make it. They want to make it. Are you receptive to it? Maybe not. Are you in a long-term energy? Or were you? Have you been building it? Are you? Has it been on the table? Is it? It's literally on the table. The bottom of the deck. The Eight of Pentacles. Going right here with the Nine of Pentacles, the Sun in Virgo energy. Yeah, okay. There's a lot to unpack here, but somebody is definitely making this apology. It is more than an apology. I want to validate if there's been some kind of vice here that maybe has played a part, or maybe you don't even know, maybe it's you. Whatever the case is, there is a working on changing that as well. Like, you could say the lack of moderation, quite literally. Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, that's an 88. And for me, that's transformational energy. That's butterfly energy. It's a new stage. And we saw that monarch butterfly today in the Empress coming in. Sort of, waiting for things to, like storms to pass, winds to die down because it's damaging to the wings, and then they come out. And there is a timing energy around the Empress. Somebody's been ready, somebody hasn't, somebody's available, somebody hasn't been, And I want to validate as well around this possibility of third party. And today it feels a lot like a vice, but obviously it could be work or other people. That something is changing around that this person is working on that. It's like connected to what they're apologizing for, what they're working on. And I do want to validate that as well, should it be some legal issues that have been going on. As we go here with our Justice in reverse and the Seven of Swords in reverse, maybe even somebody who's been running from them. That's a really super specific message. The Queen of Pentacles is here. The Six of Swords is in reverse. The Emperor is here. Wow, the Emperor energy has been really strong. Really strong. It's probably been in reverse. That it's here in the upright, Aries. Aries energy and Mars energy and the counterpart to our Empress, who we have already seen here today. Divine masculine energy. And I want to remind you that it's not about gender, it's about the energy. And our Emperor here, look, you can see it's a lion. They're holding on to an Ankh, yin-yang energy. The balanced energy, look here with higher self, it's right where it's going. So something for sure having gone down here that's changing, including ego. This is somebody who is coming in higher self to make this apology and to tell you the truth. The Emperor is connected to the root chakra. And when somebody is balanced and grounded, it's coming out of shadow, ego and fear, and like doing the right things, trying. making the moves that they want to make, like getting out of shadow, ego, and fear. It's just so strong. Major arcana energy at this point. The Magician, the Empress, the Hierophant, the Emperor, Temperance and Justice both in reverse. The Six of Swords in reverse is just so validating as well, because it's a really strong energy. Look at this, where it's going even. Around the stagnancy in communication, around nothing really being worked out or changed. Six of Swords, Mercury in Aquarius. And it's here with the Six of Wands, this communication, like what you want to hear. And if that wasn't enough, that is a 66. And for me, that is around an imbalance. It's also here, in Temperance. So it's like we see here, just even with our yin-yang energy, higher self, the Magician, mastery, infinity, mastery, but also truth, balance, and renewal. Just showing you the ring. Thereby, you could say uprighting justice, yin-yang energy, because that's the imbalance. So it's really clear around that energy of, somebody ready, somebody not, somebody available, somebody not, somebody running. The Page of Wands in reverse, also not surprising. It's kind of like immaturity. It's all connected to what is coming up, which is communication, clarity. Look, it's the Queen of Swords, the counterpart to our King of Swords. Hardly surprising here. Really, just not at all surprising. The Queen of Swords, Libra ruled by Venus. Divine Feminine energy, the counterpart to our King of Swords, Gemini and Mercury. The upright energy, super strong validation around this communication. Also, really validating that you are both here. We already know that. Emperor, Empress. As I say that, the Empress is back. Wow, Aries, your reading is really very goosebumpy. Here we go. So making sure, if we weren't clear that we are of what's going on here, the counterpart to the Emperor is back, the Empress. So a validation around the balance here, the yin-yang energy, restoring it as well, like making things right is super clear. The apology, the truth, communicating, but it's really, there's more here on the table than that. It's more than that. It's also a validation that you are both here. Power couple energy, I'll tell you, when it's working. Power couple energy when it's not. The counterpart. The last two coming in. My gosh, this is just so clear. So we're talking about that Two of Wands, like waiting for somebody to make a choice and move. For me, a lot of that is around the communication, making things right, the apology, but it's more, and that might be connecting to the apology as well, like the delays and taking things further, changing something, whether it's a vice, person, place, or thing, location, in order for things to move forward. An apology around that and what happened in the delay, all of it, excuse me. The Two of Wands is here in reverse. Your energy, Mars and Aries, and the reversal energy is a really strong validation of delays. And here we have the Three of Wands, again, which is where you go and you get out of that. So it's a validation of, like, the delays ending, you could say. It's also this energy of what's taking so long. Seven of Pentacles came down with it, by the way. Waiting. Venus and Taurus energy, this is literally waiting patiently for these things to transform, for these things to change, for this person to say, XYZ. to make this move. The apology is here as well, of course. And that's, I want to say, well, literally, pun intended, what they have to say. Because this is you waiting on this person, 1 foot in, 1 foot out, maybe 2 feet. Waiting for reciprocity, waiting for things to work out for next level. Here with the Two of Wands, also waiting, and the delay around it. It's one of these readings today, one of those readings today. That was just hanging off the deck. We are bringing in Oracle, which I'm not reading in reverse. Chop wood. They say when you are searching for enlightenment, chop wood, like carry water. And what do you do when you found it? You chop wood, you carry water. You know, it's here with this energy of 6, which is restoring harmony and balance. It's healing. This is around the communication. It's super clear, Aries. Healing energy here as well. Higher power. This does not surprise me at all. Going here with our Emperor and our Empress, the spiritual connection, connected to the crown chakra, the alignment, the 4 areas of support and stability. It's connecting here directly with the Empress and leading us to the Magician. Also that energy of manifesting. A change in the wind. Oh, yeah. This is really, really, really on point. Something I don't say very often. So if that's something you're normally saying, it is a 3, divine number, divine timing, communication, things moving, things changing. There are only a few constant things in our world, aren't there? And change is always going to be number 1. This conversation is changing things, but things are changing like to work up to that, you could say. Wow. And that's the other thing I wanted to validate around the timing, and look what's here. Treasure Island and TikTok. It's a 3 as well. Here with the delay and the Two of Wands, waiting, connecting with a change in the wind of 3, the 33, which is telling me anything is possible. Connecting with our 3 of Wands, which is saying that there's kind of like some magic unfolding. It's like exploration and digging deeper. Treasure Island, here's Turtle. The turtle's been playing a big part in today's reading. It's in the water, the emotional energy, the love, also around timing, carrying a treasure chest. Treasure Island. Coming out of that, our hearts and stars. Meant for a reason, fate and destiny kind of energy. Destiny's intertwined, the heart around love. It's all pouring out. It's glowing. There is also, I don't know if you can see it, so I have a little deck today. Holding it up for you. Starfish. Infinite possibilities. Making things work that were not. You know, and that's really strongly connecting with the Magician as well. They're faster than the tortoise on land. And you didn't miss anything. I just saw the camera ending. That's what I do. I just don't. I pay attention and then I don't because I'm just in the reading. You didn't miss anything. As I was saying, this is connecting to this, how this person is coming, this conversation, the move. So whether you are seeing each other in person or there are messages kind of to start it. By the way, Treasure Island is right here on the Queen of Pentacles, which is my protege to the Empress. And look where they are, how they're connecting. Like the Empress, of course, a lot of Gaia and healing energy can make things work that were not. Fertility, new beginnings. There is a weight in here, and it does connect with a lot of that energy. And that's wanting to come off. The Tarot Closet channeled, those are yours. Channeled love messages. Love messages from your person. Messages from these three are yours. Their higher self. The bottom of the deck. I have a song playlist for us. Okay. I want to be honest. Queen of Swords, which is here. Right here in higher self and the Emperor. Yeah, coming with the truth, an apology, and more. Really super clear. Connecting with the higher self, as well. So in a different energy, a softer energy, because also there is a healthy amount of ego in all of us, but also here in the Emperor. But it's in the upright with the higher self and counterpart Empress here. So it's definitely coming in a way that I like. I don't deserve you, but I want you. I lay awake at night worrying about us. I feel so much guilt for what I did. Oh, that's here. Justice in reverse and that Seven of Swords in reverse. You know? Clear. I heard our song today, and I have a song playlist for us. So somebody is listening to music. It's connecting here with higher power. I miss talking to you, Aries. And when here with the Eight of Pentacles, I'm working on it, and here in the Ten of Pentacles, you know. Who's holding on to the Ninth Pentacle? The Magician. The Empress, also the leader of all 12 zodiac signs, has one there. I write, this has been really clear. I write messages I never send. Eight of Wands in reverse, Six of Wands, that Page of Swords coming in. Even Six of Swords in reverse and Page of Wands in reverse here. It's just really clear. I made a bad decision. I messed up so bad. I'm sorry I lied to you. Gosh. The last channeled love message. Love message from your person, message from their higher self. Do you miss me the way that I miss you, Aries? I miss talking to you. Do you miss me the way that I miss you? Beautiful Aries, that is your reading today. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. I really appreciate it. I'm sending you love and light always, hoping the best for you and hoping you are having a beautiful day wherever this finds you.